Can Israel destroy Iran's nuclear program? Since June 13th, Israel has attacked Iran's military leadership, its aircraft, its air defense, its missiles, and even its senior leaders. But the ostensible aim of this war is to destroy Iran's nuclear capabilities. On June 15th, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was confident about the effect of the strikes so far.
I think we've set them back quite a bit.
But despite the barrage of Israeli strikes, Iran's nuclear program remains only partially damaged. So far, there have been two main nuclear sites hit, Natanz and a complex of buildings at Isfahan, as well as a building in Tehran that houses the SPND, the program that oversees Iran's weapons-related activity. Satellite images show that there's been damage to many of the buildings in the complex around Natanz, where Iran enriches uranium in fast-spinning centrifuges underground. There is no indication that Israeli bombs have burrowed into the underground cavern where that enrichment takes place. However, by attacking the power supply to the facility, Israel probably has caused those centrifuges to stop spinning. That has the potential to set the facility back by quite a long period. Israel has also struck a number of sites associated with Iran's missile program, and of course Iran would need a missile to deliver any nuclear bomb that it eventually chose to build. There are still a couple of key facilities that Israel hasn't yet apparently attacked. One of them is a new underground complex south of Natanz that was built more recently. The other is the more well-known facility built deep into a mountain, and that's known as Fordow. That is where some of Iran's most important nuclear work has taken place. Fordow is buried so deeply underground that Israel would need access to one of America's most deeply penetrating munitions, the GBU-57, the so-called bunker buster. That may still not be enough to cause lasting, sustained damage to the deepest parts of the site. The most Israel might be able to do is attack things like the ventilation shafts so that Iran would be unable to use the facility, but over time it would still be able to repair that damage and get it up and running again. Even if Israel can't reach all of Iran's physical sites, it can go after Iran's nuclear know-how. So far, it has killed a number of Iranian senior officials overseeing the program, like Ali Shamkhani, one of the closest advisors to Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, Iran's supreme leader, and it has killed a number of Iranian nuclear scientists who would have the expertise necessary to build a bomb itself. The debate inside Iran's leadership right now will be whether to dash for a nuclear weapon while time allows, either in a buried facility like Fordow or in parallel, somewhere secret, away from prying eyes. The risk, of course, is that if that dash for a bomb is detected by Israel or America, it could trigger American involvement in the conflict in a way that would cause far more lasting and severe damage to Iran's political, military, and nuclear sites